Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm doing something that I don't think I've done before, but it was requested when I put up a video requests box over on my Instagram stories. Y'all wanted to see me put together a teacher spread in my teacher lesson planner, and I am happy to do that. It's going to be kind of a quick video, but it's kind of fun to see people just put spreads together. I do have an idea of like what direction I want to go with how I'm going to decorate. I don't decorate a lot in my teacher planner. I'll just show you like this past week. So this week was not like normal because we had some snow days in there and a late start on this day. So it's looking a little bare because the week was just completely disrupted. But like I can show you some spreads from January. You can kind of get an idea for what I do each week. So here's our first week back after winter break. And then I was definitely going for like a layers theme here. And then I kind of switched it up a little bit. This week was crazy. So like everything got canceled. And then this was the last week of January. And then this was the first week of February. So we're going into a fresh week. I just decided to use Post-its. So normally I just kind of do a plan as I go style in here and just plan ahead as far as I want. But for this video, I wanted you to be able to see like from scratch, what does a weekly spread look like? So let me show you supplies I have for this week. I've got my lesson plans that I'm going to be cutting and pasting in. I use a template that I bought off of Teachers Pay Teachers. It's not the most user-friendly template, but it works. And I had to kind of figure out how to like print it. It figured out that 98% was the magic number. And so this is printed at 98%. This is a Google Slides template. Again, Teachers Pay Teachers. You can find it very easily if you just search on there. I think I'm going to make my own next year, depending on what planner I use. But for this year, this is what I'm using. I just pulled these from school. I just had a drawer where I keep like just random stickers. So these are just random stickers that I had, and they kind of fit the theme I want to go for this week, which is like more of a muted neutral layers situation. And so I've got lots of labels and things to work with. And then I've got these old stickers from Scribble Friends Co. that I'm trying to use up. They're from like 2 or 3 years ago, but I use them to mark meetings. So I've got some little laptops and some coffee cups. And then this washi from EC, which is the neutral layers. I've also got my Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength Permanent Bond Glue Stick. This is the best in my opinion because it sticks and it's not going anywhere. It's perfect. It does, as you can see here, it kind of bows a little bit, but it doesn't bother me like at all. And then I've got some scissors to cut out my lesson plans. I've got my little ruler. We'll put that in at the end. So let's get started. I've got all of my stickies here so I know what is happening when. So it's going to be kind of a busy week because we have the end of the grading period coming up on Thursday. Then we don't have any kids on Friday. We have a professional development day, but it is a full schedule. And so I will be putting in a bunch of stuff as the week, like as we figure out exactly what we want to do with the week. But to start, I want to go ahead and put in my lesson plans. So I'm just going to cut around kind of into here. And I do this every week. I love having my lesson plans in here, and you can type really tiny and fit everything in on this template. It's just nice to have. And then I keep my planners, of course, so that I can see from year to year what I did, and then I can make adjustments as needed. So I just cut on the outside. It has a cut line there, but I don't like that cut line. I think it's too big. And I like it to be like nice and snug inside of the actual lines that are printed on the page. Okay, so then I'm going to take my glue stick and go ahead and just, it really doesn't take that much. I put in just a couple of swipes at the top and the sides, and then I will like glue down the corners. So I've got some Post-its kind of sticking out. And then I usually line up the middle lines, like the colored lines, and then everything just kind of lines up perfectly. So I smooth that down, and then I take the corners and just kind of hit those with some glue and get those nice and smooth. So it's not a perfect glue job. I don't really need that. I just want it to be down. And if you use too much glue, it gets a little crazy, a little too stiff. Okay, so we're done with that. I did mess up here, but I kind of fixed it. All right, let's start on this side because this is the more simple side. This is the teaching side of my planner, and I have things to put in here, but this is all of the stuff that pertains to like my classroom. I teach one class and then I do like instructional coaching the rest of the time. So I need to put in these things. I also want to add a few like decorations and stuff. So my friend Chantel's birthday is on Tuesday, so I thought I might add in a cute little happy birthday thing for her. I always mark my students' birthdays, but let's go ahead and mark her birthday too. She recently lost her aunt to COVID, and she's probably not even going to be here this week. Well, she might. I don't know. Depends on when the funeral will be, but she is in my thoughts and prayers right now. Her little happy birthday message there. Not that she's actually going to see this, but I will remember that it's her birthday. Okay, that's cute. Other than that, I don't need to put in a bunch of stuff over here, but I do want to put in a little bit of washi just for some decoration. I don't really go crazy in here with decoration. We haven't had planner club because of our crazy schedules right now. And we've had some kids like in quarantine and we missed a couple of days. So we really haven't had our club meeting. But usually when we do, I will sit down with the girls and guys. We do have a male member. But we just haven't had the time to. And that's why I just haven't really been using a lot of stickers in here. I've just been using what I have. This washi may have reached the end of its life. It's very, very sad. Okay, we're going to call it and say that washi's done. It is from like maybe 2 years ago. So let me grab some more washi real quick and we will continue. All right, we're going to have an extra pretty spread this week. I haven't ever used this Simply Gilded washi. I don't even know where it came from because it's so like girly. I don't know. Maybe this was a gift from someone. I don't know. I don't remember buying this, but it is very pretty. So let's just use it. And it matches kind of the stickers that I have. So I'm just going to put a couple of little strips here. So maybe like one here. And then let's do one down here. Okay, we'll add some more on the other side, but for now that's good. Okay, what do I need to mark in for sure? We're going to be mixing metals this week too, which I totally don't care about. So let's go with this little purple label. I want to mark the end of the 6 weeks. Well, I've got the end of the 6 weeks. I need to put in like turning in my grades because that is important for this week. Also on Wednesday, we do have a planner club meeting, so let me use one of these little labels. Okay, these other ones just need to be check boxes, so let me do that. Okay, so this side is ready to go, and we'll add things for sure later, but for now, we are good. Let's go to this mess on the other side. We've got so much stuff over here. So I'm going to leave this column open for whatever. This is my ideas and notes section. And so I just do like random stuff over there and just whatever comes to mind or meeting notes or whatever. So that is going to be blank, but these two columns I need to situate. And I want to add some more washi for sure. And I would like to label this column for like materials for next week. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of washi here. because I know this day is not going to be super, super busy. And then let me add just a little bit right here too. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's just go from top to bottom so that I don't get confused here. For Monday, I've got a couple of things here that I need to put in. So I just need to make a list of these, I believe. Yes. And then this is just a to-do, so that's going to go there. Okay, Monday is ready. Then we get into like meetings and stuff on this next one. So, and here, I need to remember these things. Okay, so I'm going to put the meetings in first. So we've got 2 meetings this day, and I'm just going to use some of these. Okay, then the rest of these, this is just a reminder. These are to-dos. So I'm going to do one of these little teardrops for here, for this information. I'm going to do one on here too. And I'm just going to move up the little teardrops just so they kind of make a little bit more sense here. And then just add in these to-dos. Okay, next up is Wednesday here. So I have 1 meeting, but it's different from these guys. So I'm going to use, I think, one of these right here. Put one of those right there, and then I'll do one here. And then this is just a to-do, so I'm going to put this here, but it does kind of branch a little bit for the different campuses. So I'm going to put in, actually, let me just redo this. I'm going to put in, this is like a title, and then I'll do 3 like branches for the 3 campuses. And then on Thursday, I've got this meeting at 10 a.m. I don't really like how this looks, like the spacing and stuff, so I'm going to redo that one real quick. Okay, like that better. Okay, down here at the bottom, we have a professional development day, and I definitely want to mark that. I think I want to also mark on the other side that we don't have any kids. So let me grab this purple. Okay, so I don't know the exact times, but I do know these are the 3 things that I need to do on that day, meeting-wise and stuff. So I'll leave this space open for like specific times and to-dos, but I do want to put in one final little reminder here that I need to switch over a couple of things. So there's that. Also, on every Thursday, we have a leadership team meeting, so I'm just going to grab a little gray little coffee cup there. Other than that, I don't think I have anything, but I do want to go to my monthly spread real quick and just check everything out. But before I do that, let me go ahead and add in here that we don't have any kids. They get the day off. They actually get a 4-day weekend because it's just like built into our schedule like that, which is cool. So let me grab one of these. Actually, I'm going to use one of these little hexagons. So let me go to my monthly. Now, my monthly spread got a little bit wrecked because of our snow days and late start and everything that we had this week. So I went ahead on Friday. I went ahead and like resituated everything. But what I normally do on my monthlies is I highlight. You can see that I'm getting a little bit lazy here, but I don't always open this on the weekends. So let me just really catch up, because this is it's supposed to be part of my weekly routine of things that I do every weekend. I just forget to turn to this and actually do it. So we're doing it now because I like it to kind of stand out. And then next year when I look at it, it'll look really nice and like uniform. Okay, so let's catch up on February. I don't know which color I want to use. I think this one, because it's like but it might be too like reddish. Let's see. Oh no, that's perfect. Okay, so let's use this mild liner. And these are basically my lessons. So I'm just going to do a little color swatch over them. Oh, it's a little bit too pink now. I don't think I have another option. We're just going to go with it. Okay, so we are deep into Unit 6, which is, oh no, I already messed it up. I'll fix that in a minute. We are deep into the Renaissance and Reformation, the Scientific Revolution. This is definitely one of my very favorite units. And then we'll finish up on this day. Okay, so what I did here is this was supposed to be Renaissance art. So let's go ahead and wipe that out and fix it. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to let that dry actually, and I'll come back and highlight in a little bit. But yeah, you know what? Just to make it stand out a little bit, let's do this. Just kind of highlighting these longer lessons. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we have this week already like ready to go, which is great. Yeah, last week was kind of a bust, but this week looks really cute and it looks very like ready to go. I love the washi, although I kind of want to move this down a little bit because it's like the same as on the other side. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I said that I was going to, over here, go ahead and add in a little list of things that I need to get ready for next week, material-wise. So I'm just going to pop this right here and put materials for next week. Okay, so then I will have just a list here that I can check off of things that need to go into my Google Classroom or copies that I need to make, anything like that. Oh, but that is pretty much it. I think we are ready for the week. It goes pretty fast because, like I said, normally I don't just like sit down and do this. I like actually just plan ahead as far as I want. But just for this week, I planned it with you. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And I will see you next time. Bye.